Stating loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. It's only like you know. Yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Ay, yeah, stars born, I've been ready for this. Ay, since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Ay, talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Ay, trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. Could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Down and 4.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfrow, 40 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call out against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims, 78 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even already.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. Given 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
For Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And a slant hold in by Rose. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Pass complete to Richard, the running back. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Not much there, only a yard. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Now Carr again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Here's Carr. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar there to make the grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
That's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling his receiver. receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
The 42-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On play action, now Carr. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made at the
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Carr. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Shotgun now for Carr. Flushed out. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Carr. This is Carr. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he finds Warner in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Kickoff for Las Vegas.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And he's got room. Way in. Touchdown, New York. Sean Perriman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, there's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. So
time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 24, Darnold. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Johnson the intended target, but it'll be second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Well, here's a first down throw that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Carr. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It was Henry Anderson who got in there to get him down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Throwing on second and long. Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr on target to Tyrell Williams. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
Good. Makes the score Raiders 28, Jets 15.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Across midfield and inside the 45. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. On first down, it's Gore. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by Jeff Heath. It's a pickup of 6.
A play fake, and it's Darnold rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A first down carry here for Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's forced out left. He'll try and run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
He's going to let it fly, and this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Rashawn Perriman. Down and through the air. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, they went for the fake, go for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film. Did you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 15-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. 15-yard touchdown, Brown. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Jalen Richard on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Carr to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. Right back to Williams, and this time he's got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
3rd and 3.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. To throw is Carr. Aguilar has it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Back to throw. Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Into the red zone. It's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
A 24-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get the...
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. One last throw now for Darnold. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine, they running the route. I leave them outline when I hear them. We just step on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We just step on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel, you're grinding that. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the heel. We just step on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We just step on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me Ty Gurley.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Trubisky to throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Stephen Weatherly showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Complete to David Montgomery. A gain of 9 brings up third and...
On third down, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10, down at the 33. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be marked down at at the 26 with a gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Okay, I'm not so great at math. I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them over the glass, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll run forward to Cohen, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen taking it in. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7, Panthers nothing. O'Donnell, the kickoff for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Now, it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Now they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 65 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there, but you got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Now Trubisky to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Cairo Santos lining up.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Bridgewater on first down. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Quinn just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. An even 90 yards. And the Panthers are a two-point conversion away from tying up this football game. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for two. From the gun, Bridgewater. That's caught at the one. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
And 10.
Now it's Trubisky. This is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Again, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a third and long. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Going up top for Miller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Burris. These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Lines up, and it's caught at the 10. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey as time expires in the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10. At their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Bridgewater to throw it this time. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Buying time to his and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to...
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Derek Brown gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Throwing on second and long. Trubisky. That one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Eluding the pressure right. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return, Carter. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over.
First and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Jeremy Chin. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
6 yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Trubisky will throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Now it's Trubisky.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Third down.
Now it's Trubisky.
That's complete to Mooney.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
O'Donnell, the kickoff for Chicago.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll make it third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Bridgewater. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And we've got an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And the Bears hands team able to bounce on it and get the football. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise, how about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with, and to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. The throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
At the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And the return will stop right around the 25. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to bring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Giving it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Bridgewater throwing complete here to Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Panthers.
A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
for the keeps. Had to make off with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breed on with the gang now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. This the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just the hill. Slip on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope for sideline, touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Slip on, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope for sideline, touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I? Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it?